An event dedicated to a love of something tasty, Chocolate Showcase, put together by UTIA's Food Science Department and the university's Culinary Institute. Here, students, faculty, or anyone could learn about chocolate and sample some too.
So, number one, I hope people learn more about the science behind how chocolate goes from bean to bar. And number two, I hope they understand a little more about the variations in chocolate from around the world.
Just the expert to talk about that, the keynote speaker, Dwayne Shoemaker, department head for UTIA Entomology and Plant Pathology.
So yes, I love chocolate, and I knew I wanted to do something with chocolate or coffee. Those are like my two favorite things.
We get chocolate from the cacao tree, with a scientific name meaning food of the gods. One football-sized piece of fruit or pod can produce up to 60 seeds. Cacao is grown in tropical countries in Africa and Central and South America, among others, with some 50 million people worldwide impacted by chocolate. Shoemaker teaches a class on this topic and has traveled to places like Belize to study the pollination process, which he says is still poorly understood. But this we know, the pollinating insects called midges are having their struggles.
Cacao is pollinated by a small insect. It's actually a small fly, or at least we think that's the primary pollinator. A typical tree produces thousands and thousands of flowers in any given year once it's mature, and we get somewhere around 5 to 10% of the flowers pollinated.
Shoemaker has concerns about farmer poverty and child labor issues in the countries where they produce cacao. And another worry to add here, climate change.
And really what I mean by climate change, the issue is really deforestation. One of the primary causes of deforestation in Ghana and Ivory Coast is clearing forests to plant more cacao. It's done illegally. In many cases, it's done on protected lands.
Cacao has been cultivated 5,000 years, and for these crops to thrive, we need a tiny fly to do a big job. Chocolate is a treat for many of us, and perhaps a better appreciation of how it's produced and steps to preserve this agriculture will mean we get to enjoy it into the future. This is Charles Denny reporting.